to get through.
Okay,
nice to talk to you, Russell.
It was a pleasure, Colin. And on behalf of all the Whovians out there, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to talk to us all.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Thanks, Russ. Bye-bye.
See you, Russ. Bye-bye.
So our next caller is Billy, who's an expat living in Australia.
Wow.
Hi, Bill.
How you going there, Paul?
Not too bad. Bill,
Hi there, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Now, Bill comes from a part of the country I know and love, I think. Where are you? What part of the homeland are you from, Bill?
I come from a small town called Accrington.
I know Accrington, Stanley.
Absolutely.
Good old Accrington, because I come from a small town called Rochdale.
I believe so.
Yeah, so we're near neighbours. I used to cycle
We
to
are
Accrington.
Really? When you was a young lad?
When I was a young lad, I used to get on my bike and go to Blackpool for the day, would you believe?
Goodness me, you must have been fit.
I was then. Look at me now. Good God.
I live a long way from Accrington now.
Do you miss it?
Oh, some aspects I do, yeah, but Australia's a great place to live, so I've kind of got mixed feelings, really. Firstly, Colin, I want to thank you for the time and effort that you've put into fandom over the years. I think that's very commendable, and thank you very much.
My great pleasure.
Thank you.
It's not a burden. It's only enjoyable, so I accept your thanks and gratitude, but I enjoy it too.
Oh, brilliant. Well, it's two ways. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, I've been reading the book Doctor Who, the 80s, and when I read that section about you, to me, your enthusiasm for the role for playing the Doctor seems quite evident. Now, with that in mind, was you ever a fan before you took on the role as the Doctor?
Yeah, I was. I wasn't a fan in the sense that I would go to a convention, anything like that, I don't suppose, but I remember watching the very first episode. At that time I was a law student living in a flat in London, and I'd come home from where I'd been on that Saturday morning on the 23rd of November 1963, and as I came in the door, this programme started, and I leaned on the edge of the banisters, and I found I was still there half an hour later, and six of us hadn't moved. Now, if you look at that programme now, you think, my God, was anybody ever riveted by that? But then that was state of the art, and there'd never been anything like it, and we were hooked. Because I was a teenager then, so we were all hooked. And I certainly watched all of Hartnell and Troughton. And then by the time Pertwee came along, I myself was starting as an actor. So on Saturdays I'd be working, and there were no video recorders then, so I missed a lot of the Pertwees and Bakers. But whenever I was free on a Saturday, I'd watch it without question.
Right, okay. Can I ask what it was that... Oh, right, okay.
I watched the new ones as well. Love it.
Actually, okay, I read that somewhere. That's good. Just what is it about the programme that, apart from the fact that you were the Doctor at one stage, what was it about the programme that got your attention?
It's because I always loved fantasy and I always loved sci-fi. And the books I enjoyed reading when I was a young lad were all sci-fi books. Not that there were many. I read the Kraken Wakes and the Chrysalids and things like that.
Oh, fantastic. One of my favourite books is the
They're good books, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that started me off. And then I read H.G. Wells. And then all the greats started, the ones we all know and love now, like Pohl and Kornbluth and Asimov and all those people. And I've got more sci-fi books on my shelves than probably anything else. So I always enjoyed sci-fi. So the chance to be in it, for me was... Well, I gather David Tennant's the same. He's a great Doctor Who fan. And I think it shows. His love for the job shows.
Yeah. I thought that was evident with you as well, quite. I thought that was quite, that came to the fore with you.
Yeah, it's a bit like, it's a bit like a sports fan suddenly being asked to play football with Manchester United, bloody hell, yeah, right.
Anyway, thank you so much, Bill. I need to move along, so thank you so much.
Nice to talk to you, Bill.
Fine. Thank you, Colin and Paul, and Seb, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Yep.
Good Accrington lad, I like that.
Hey.
I noticed you slipped into your accent there, speaking to him.
I did it all.
All right.
That's what I talk like when I was a lad.
Okay, now this next call is over.